Welcome, everybody. Excited to have you in the house with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It is the NBA playoffs. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
Yes. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies at AT&T Center. Checking out the Spurs. After finishing the season with the second-best record in the West, they enter this series as the heavy favorites, looking to make a statement here in Game 1. And here we are, first round of the playoffs. Shaq, what do you think is the biggest difference between regular season and postseason ball?
Ernie, that's the easiest question you've ever asked me in your life. More energy, more from your teammates, more from your fans, more from your opponents. Some players will take the bull by the horns, others will get thrown off it. So you just got to go out and be ready, but you definitely got to raise your level, Ernie.
Have you ever taken a bull by the horns?
Never. I sure have.
Oh, my God.
Please describe.
Well, the bull came at me, right?
Okay.
And he was running. So I grabbed his horns, and I did this little shoulder jammy. Put his neck out of place. He fell.
Anyway, for
Yes,
coaches,
please.
the game becomes much more chess than checkers.
Ooh.
You really have to be a move ahead and a thought process behind.
Have you ever played chess or checkers?
I play them at the same time. I play my younger son checkers and my older son chess at the same time. I have done that.
Have you ever taken a bull by the horns while playing checkers?
Yes.
Are you answering yes to every question I ask?
And
Yes.
you know when he did it, Ernie? May 23rd.
How'd you know, Kenny?
Yeah, he did it on May 23rd.
Because you do everything on May 23rd.
everything.
You're watching me.
Kevin Harlan, chess master. Take it.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. It's Memphis taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Taking a look at San Antonio, the tension is electric and the important is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take Game 1 of the series.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially, lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down, so I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Farmar is out there with Tony Allen. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then there's Chris Anderson. And it's Randolph in at the power forward. Allen dishes to Farmar. Back to Allen. Outside Randolph. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes can't get it to go.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Farmar. Off target from three-point range. Here's Parker with the 3. Parker with another miss. Farmar kicks to Anderson. To the left wing. Barnes, screen on Green. Over in the corner, Barnes. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. And flow here offensively.
Doris Burke get a chance to catch up with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris, what do you have to say?
He talked about how important this game is to them because it sets the tone for the rest of the series, saying to win or lose, what is important in this opening game is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight with us. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
One more time, keep it going for your Silver Dancers.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Green with the ball. Back to Duncan. Clock at 6. Parker with no one around. San Antonio again missing. Feeds it to Farmer. Randolph a screen. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's a 3-second violation. San Antonio.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Parker passes to Duncan. Back to Parker. He dishes it to Leonard. The feed to Aldridge. 5 to shoot. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Farmar. Randolph up top. The pass to Farmer. And he banks in the layup.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Kevin, I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. For a team that is getting ready for the playoffs, this is the last thing that they wanted to see happen. The worst possible time for injuries, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And for the team, they're going to have to make some major adjustments during his absence.
They now take the lead.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Alton.
Memphis trailing here. Now Farmar. Picked by Randolph. Anderson against Duncan. Anderson dishes to Farmar. Randolph a screen on Aldridge. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he gets it back. And the shot is good. Randolph's got his second basket of the game. Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Duncan outside. Pass to Green. And here's Leonard from 3. No good. Grizzlies have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Green against Barnes. And it's Farmer atop the key. Allen kicks to Randolph. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And Zach Randolph drops them both. Spurs trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Back to Parker. Leonard against Randolph. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good by Aldridge.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
The trade. The shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Memphis has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Allen kicks to Anderson. And the rejection by Leonard. Outside Aldridge. There's the dish to Parker. He feeds it to Duncan. Outside Leonard. To the right side. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Duncan's got his first bucket of the night.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. And Stevenson's checked in for Chris Anderson. Stevenson passes to Farmer. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The Grizzlies shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That's good from Barnes. Green is checked in for Barnes. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Kicked by Randolph. Farmer dishes to Randolph. And the rejection by Leonard.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Green with a screen on Leonard. Here's Stevenson. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. The three from Mills. Allen with the rebound. Grizzlies shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Mills with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Stolen by Stevenson. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Martin's checked in for Memphis. A floater. And Stevenson kicks to Allen. A rebound by the Spurs.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Duncan up on top, covered by Martin. Duncan, the pass to Aldridge. Fast break, Memphis. Allen leading the charge. Goes back up. And Martin with the lay-in, good. Martin's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
San Antonio calls timeout. For San Antonio, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Outside Leonard. Aldridge up on top. Dishes it to Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 4 on the shot clock. Leonard kicks to Aldridge.
Hey.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
A different look now for San Antonio. West is checked in for Duncan. Kyle Anderson comes in for Leonard. And Martin subbed in for Green. Now here's Stevenson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Martin wide open. He fires. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Mills. Stolen by Allen. They break it out, 5 on 3. Stevenson against Martin. Stevenson drives in. Can't get it to fall. Spurs leading by 3. And here's West from the arc. And Stevenson pulls it in. Pass to Farmar. Allen inside, covered by Martin. Martin with the block. They get it back, and Green gets it to go. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And Kevin Martin, the bucket on the assist by Mills. Martin's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Farmar. Martin the screen. Passes it to Stevenson. Kicks to Farmar. Over in the corner, Allen. Shot clock at 5. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. And Memphis also making a switch. Carter's checked in. Now Farmar. Diaz missing on the 3. That puts them in the lead. Stevenson's got his first basket of the night. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Now, here's Diaz. West a screen on Martin. And the basket by Diaz. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Right there, West used that ample frame of his to open up space for the shooter. Solid screen.
To the inside. Here's Carter. Good. And Farmar gets the assist. Farmar's got 4 assists now tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
West. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. Good on the second free throw. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green, the screen. Farmar dishes to Stevenson. Solid defense there from Ginobili.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And that one's... And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 3-point game. Here's Farmar, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Farmar's got 9.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And Tim Duncan closing in on 2 decades in the league. He talked about his
The games are my solace. I enjoy playing the games.
Well, Duncan breaking down his love for the game and what keeps him going, not just playing, but still enjoying it at his age.
Man, it's phenomenal to see because Tim Duncan doesn't usually get too introspective with us. Anybody that plays this game knows exactly what he's talking about. And at the level he's competing currently, I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon, that's for sure.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And take a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot block. And it does intimidate them. What are you in?
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, the timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Green is out there with Boris Diaw, and it's West in at the 5. And it's Farmar, that time on the assist by Carter. And now a 5-point Memphis lead. Green passes to Ginobili. He kicks it to West. Feeds to Parker. Back to West. And it's Parker in the corner. The shot no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Farmar, guarded by Green. Here's Randolph, and he overshot that one, missing. The Spurs shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Shoots the three, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Green.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Farmar kicks to Anderson. West with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And that one's good. Parker.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Anderson dishes to Randolph. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Now that we have a moment, let's see who the best passing teams were in the regular season. In the third spot, the Spurs.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
And the Spurs with some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for West. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Martin in for Manu Ginobili. Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Parker passes to Martin. Parker kicks to Leonard. Left block shot on the way. And another basket for San Antonio.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now Farmar. He's got 15. And there's the feed to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randolph. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Martin dishes to Duncan. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Farmar passes to Allen. Anderson is screen on Martin. Allen drives in. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
It's Parker outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Farmar. He dishes it to Randolph. Puts up the